Come on.
Yay! You know, you should really start. You should really do that before you start streaming.
Nah, that's okay.
It's okay. I do the same thing sometimes. I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna change the title.
That's okay. Now I just have to.
It's okay. I do the same thing sometimes. I'm like, oh crap, we're gonna change the title. Pop out the chat and put it in.
Yeah, chat's in. There. Now I'm worried about the volume. You know what? Fuck this. I'm moving the microphone closer. Fucker!
Do you have like a head? I thought you had headphones.
Yeah, except they don't reach too well. Oh, Sparrow. He asks if anyone's played Planescape Torment. No, I have not. Hand over a blazing shard, because why not? Your friend got you the enhanced edition. You haven't gotten very far because you hate using a keyboard.
Oh yeah, I hate keyboard games too. That's why I was hoping to get a better USB controller soon.
Sparrow, you can hear us fine, right? We're not too quiet.
Especially me. It's tough only a few of us here.
I mean, at least there is someone here.
Axel's back! Yay!
Well, he came back last time. He says he can hear us fine, so I'll just go with it. If anything, even though YouTube got rid of their editor, I can make the volume a bit... I think you could still make the volume a bit louder. Oh, hi, SS Lovebird. It's been a while.
The Beast Castle. I guess we're with, Zaldin.
I think we're on our own right now.
Oh.
Vandelia sounds like a robot. Ah, damn it.
Uh-oh.
Frickin' god, mother.
He's been real busy.
You've been real busy? Okay. Alright. There I am.
Alright.
I plugged in headphones, so now there shouldn't be no robot crap.
Alright, hopefully.
You were watching an MRE review, spaghetti and tortellini, you like all... Oh, wasn't that big of a deal? Well, I don't know. I think in a Finding Nemo Let's Play I recorded, the robot voices are a lot more apparent for everyone except me, and I don't know, I kind of don't want that.
Yeah. I guess that's what headphones are for. For no echoey stuff. Alright. Oh, I guess it's... it's regular heartless and... Not regular, I mean, it's like... It's pure blood, so it can't give you hearts.
No, I think this one does. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, got hearts. We can buy stuff.
Hey, we got block level. Chef Boyardee used to have tortellini, but then they stopped making it.
Oh yeah, I did love that stuff when I was a kid or a teenager when I had it. But I loved that eating that stuff and like it just disappeared. I'm like, stupid. So now I get the frozen kind.
I kind of miss Oreo Cakesters. Supposedly the reason why they were discontinued was because they were found to be way too unhealthy for little children. Yet, oddly enough, the vanilla variants, the ones I actually liked, they were discontinued, and then only the chocolate ones stuck around for like years afterward, and then eventually the chocolate ones disappeared.
So what's the... Oh, and make the sergeant. It's right there. Like, what's the purpose of what's this mission for? Oh, right there. It tells me that. Like,
wait, so, you still eat SpaghettiOs? Well, here's something. I never ate SpaghettiOs. Ever.
And SpaghettiOs forever. Let's see. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Oh, God, that commercial.
See, I see lots of as a kid I don't eat anymore.
Oh, well, everyone knows that elementary school Shnick was very picky when it came to the foods he ate.
I used to love PB&Js as a kid, but then I got sick of them.
I never liked PB&J.
So now it's like PB.
I don't even know which one's worse. And Sparrow says there's something about the sauce he can't stand. If I were to eat it, like, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't like... Oh my god, does anyone remember... I remember my mom would always make me ramen noodles, except she always called it soupy soup.
I used to eat ramen noodles all the time. When I was living over in Inglewood, town over where I live now. And I'd take the bus everywhere, go to work and stuff. I used to have to live on ramen noodles.
My ma got me freaking microwavable mac and cheese instead of ramen noodles. I think I was given ramen noodles once, but I never made any of it. And truth is, I eventually stopped making the mac and cheese as well, because I would usually just find things on campus I liked.
Oh, and then I never ate the ramen noodles with water. I cooked it in water and I drained it and ate like spaghetti.
Meanwhile, SS Lovebird says she used to be obsessed with peanut butter sandwiches, and I almost said SS Lovebird again. Sparrow says that he eats ramen noodles every so often, usually adding a whole bunch of stuff to it.
My favorite food right now is still wraps. I love wraps.
You mean, like, sandwiches?
But, like, in wrap form.
In wrap form? Yeah, I kind of like that stuff, too. Too bad I have yet to figure out how you're supposed to fold it. And my sister sometimes gets tortilla wraps, just like the ones that I would get at school. But I have yet to actually try and make my own wrap.
Ate them raw. Isn't that kind of crunchy and kind of hard to eat? Wasn't that kind of hard to eat?
A brick of raw ramen noodles isn't that bad. Oh. Hang on.
Dear Sergeant, where are you? Oh, gotta move the things to open the door, I guess.
Yeah. One thing I kind of don't like about this game is how it feels like you don't do enough damage.
Yeah, somebody said magic is overpowered in this game,
and then melee attacks are kind of underpowered.
Yeah. Lebra thought it was gross.
Yeah.
I forgot to take my first time cooking.
Now Marco's here. Marco, we're playing KH Days on the DS, though I'm using a DS emulator.
Yeah, I forgot to take my friend told me we were defrosting some meat, and I forgot to hit defrost and cooked it instead of defrosting. I cooked it, and I also forgot to take off the metal parts into it, so it fried the microwave. My first time doing this.
Oh, and Marco, I did see Shinobi's response video to the Nostalgia Critics review of The Lost World. Did anyone try to make ramen or spaghetti with ketchup? No, because I hate ketchup. But I do remember when I went on my 5th grade field trip to Philadelphia, we stopped at a buffet restaurant, and one of my classmates added a shitload of ketchup to his mac and cheese. My ma thought the concoction was gross, and he ended up falling asleep on the bus.
My friends put ketchup on his chicken, and his chicken we used to make chicken tacos. He's put ketchup on his chicken tacos. I usually put this salsa on it.
Oh, you did with spaghetti and it was an epic fail?
I usually put cheese on. I usually put cheese on my spaghetti.
You mean like Parmesan, like grated cheese? That's what I do.
Or no, like just like Velveeta cheese, or like this put.
Oh,
put slices
it's been so long since I had the freaking Velveeta shells. I think I need to ask my mom to get those one day.
Or I just either that, or I just put slices of cheese on the spaghetti and put it in the microwave and let it melt on it, and then stir it up.
Now, Marco, I thought the video was alright. Like, I did note that he did rightfully point out that the Nostalgia Critic did an uncomfortable amount of Jeff Goldblum jokes, just for the sake of Jeff Goldblum jokes. And in Canada, you have ketchup potato chips. Wow. Another thing that Canada has that the US doesn't is a complete series Blu-ray of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. You could actually get both seasons on separate Blu-ray sets for relatively cheap versus the expensive as shit American DVDs.
Order now.
That's what I did, and it worked just fine. Because Canada, well, then again, Blu-rays are region-free, but even then, Canada and the US are the same region. I think we gotta... Oh, we can't jump down. Fuck.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Of course. Meanwhile... For anyone that was keeping track last time, I now have 12 Smash Brothers amiibos on the way.
12 more?
Not 12 more, but I'll have 12 total. And then after that, I'm probably just gonna wait for some reprints when Smash Ultimate comes out. But hey, I could definitely do the amiibo battles on stream that I was planning to do.
Hooray!
Wait, Marco, you didn't know about the Avengers Blu-rays? Yeah, Canada did 2 box sets that contain the first and second seasons respectively, and easily that's the cheapest way to get the series. In total, it's about 40 bucks, I think. Definitely much cheaper to import those Blu-rays from Canada here into the US than it was to get the American DVDs, because that Blu-ray release was not in the US. And we're talking Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, not Avengers Assemble. We're talking about the one that's damn good versus the one that's mediocre. At least from what I've heard. We can't... Oh, wait. Okay, we can go down here to get the sergeant. Oh.
But first, we must destroy things.
That's the price you paid for getting the Lord of the Rings extended editions? Well, for my Blu-ray set, I just paid $27. And thing is, when I bought the set, I was not at all a fan of Lord of the Rings. I just saw that the set was normally pretty expensive. And I figured, you know what? Take the risk. And I got it 2 years ago. And good thing I did, because I ended up having to watch my dog on my own for a whole week. And that Blu-ray set really gave me something to do upstairs, since I couldn't take him downstairs. I saved up all my fire for you.
Burn by fire, be burned. Stand still, stupid boss.
Yay, he's on fire. Yes!
Don't you wanna play with me?
It's time to RTC.
No bonus objective here, just one simple mission.
Another heart. You pre-ordered the Gravity Falls DVD set? Yeah, isn't Shout Factory doing that one? Oh, speaking of Shout Factory DVDs, they've done some complete series box sets for some of the original Nicktoons, like Hey Arnold, let's see, Ah Real Monsters, Angry Beavers, Wild Thornberries, Danny Phantom, and Cat Dog, but mysteriously, the Cat Dog box set went out of print. Or better yet, it's just not available and Shout Factory hasn't made more. And I got really damn lucky when I found the freaking box set at one of my retro game stores for a pretty damn good price of only $16 versus the 50 bucks that at least that scalpers are asking for on Amazon and eBay. And one thing to be careful about Canadian Blu-rays is that they've released inferior Blu-ray versions of certain movies. Yeah, once I freaking ordered on Amazon from a third-party seller, I tried ordering the Blade Trilogy Blu-ray set. I ended up getting 3 separate cases of Blu-ray releases of the Blade movies that were from Canada. And I come to find out that the third movie didn't have the unrated cut on the Canadian release. So I had to return it, and this time I ordered from Amazon themselves at a slightly more expensive price, but I got exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I got the Rocco set too. I think the only set I'm missing is the Danny Phantom set, but even then, that's only because the series is on Hulu.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, Danny Phantom is on Hulu.
It's hard, sometimes hard to see what series on what series. Like, there's one anime series. The Japanese version is the sub version's on Crunchyroll, but the dub version's on Funimation. But I want to get both.
You bought a very rare Song of the South DVD from a convention? Wow.
I didn't even know it came out on DVD. I knew it probably was on VHS, maybe, but I thought by the time
I mean,
it came
I
on
think
DVD,
it's been released elsewhere on video of some kind, but just not in the US.
because I thought time that DVDs came out, Disney was like didn't like it anymore.
Yeah, they don't. Even though they still use one of the songs.
Zippity doodah.
Actually, they use quite a few of the songs from it, actually. Including the fact that they have an entire theme park ride dedicated to it, Splash Mountain.
But it's mainly based on the animated characters. Not
Yeah,
the
it is based on the animated characters. Still, it comes from the
Yes,
movie.
For the longest time, I used to have books about that. I had no idea there were actually real people in that movie. I thought it was just a rabbit and a bear and a fox. I know there was humans in it too.
Yeah, it was probably a bootleg DVD though, maybe.
I used to have like a Brer Rabbit book and stuff,
Or maybe it was an official one. I don't know.
But yeah, I have no idea.
Can
Until I saw the Nostalgia Critics review of it, I had no idea humans were actually in that movie. I thought it was all cartoons.
I mean, I knew that there was some live action in it, even from a young age, because my sister always got those frickin' Disney sing-along songs tapes, and one of the tapes had a song from Song of the South. And this particular song actually has one of the live action characters walking through.
Oh. The only song I knew from that movie was like Zippity Doo Dah, because I knew that as a young age. Everyone knows that song, I think.
Oh, you had those too? Yeah, my sister was freaking obsessed with those. Not only did she get the ones that were just compilations of songs from the movies, she also got the ones that were original stories. Like, they literally got all the characters in the freaking Disney World outfits. There was one video where they had a freaking beach party, one where they were in the haunted house, one where they were at a freaking summer camp, like all these different scenarios. And I just cringed at a lot of them when I was a kid. Not helping matters is that freaking elementary school schnick's twisted mind thought of ways to make things better.
Like in your RPG?
Yeah, let's just say I don't remember exactly what I was thinking about, but I was always self-inserting myself as the villain.
I was always the hero in the stories.
Oh my fuck, no. Stuff I liked, I would self-insert myself as the hero. Stuff I hated, I would self-insert myself as the villain.
Never heard of those two. Never heard of Laughing Plays and How Do You Do.
How Do You Do, I think, is the one that was in the sing-along song tape that I mentioned. That was in the Aladdin sing-along song tape. I mean, I still have some of the tapes lying around, so I'd have to go... Then again, I don't really have that many working VCRs anymore. At least they're not hooked up. Alright, but now I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll entertain the troops.
Thank you.
So, ooh, the Nobody Moogle. Think of Disney sing-alongs. I remember having Disney Christmas sing-along DVD. Ugh, no, I've forgotten any Disney DVDs. I remember getting was line. I got the Lion King DVD, the gold one. I guess, or maybe it was platinum. I forget. But it had the like a video game in it, Safari game. Mostly my mostly my Disney things were VHS back in the 80s and 90s. Awesome. Uh, tired. What was I like? I think before. I think the first Disney movie I remember was
Excuse me.
Rescuers Down. Yeah, it was Rescuers Down Under. First movie I saw, and after that was Aladdin. Didn't bother seeing Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast back in the day because I was a boy back then, and it was
So what thing did... What whole thing was on YouTube?
I don't know. Probably go check the Discord, I guess.
Alright, and then Marco says he was confused by the Morning Report song at the freaking home video release of The Lion King. The updated version.
Oh, The Lion King. Sometimes in the movies, especially the Blu-ray, the VHS stuff, during the songs, and I used to rewind them all the time, listen to the songs over and over again, like the One Step song, all the songs really. It was like I was like rewind, sing along with the song again. Okay, rewind again, rewind.
Oh, the Friend Like Me sing-along song, is that the one I was talking about? I mean, I remember there was one sing-along song tape that had a freaking song from the original Parent Trap. And I tell you, I have a very warped memory of that song playing.
Never had a friend like me.
And when I say warped, like, so you have the original version. I forget who played the twins in the original, but then you also have the remake where Lindsay Lohan played the twins.
In Parent Trap?
Yeah, I am talking about Parent Trap, yes.
It was Haley Mills.
Haley Mills was the original twins? Okay.
She was later in Saved by the Bell as the teacher.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, so the tape had a song from the original Haley Mills Parent Trap. All I remember was that they were singing on stage, and weirdly, anytime it cut to the parents watching them, even though this was not in the movie, for some reason in my warped elementary school shnick head, anytime it cut to the parents during the song, I always imagined seeing freaking... Who played the dad and who... in the remake?
I don't know.
Like, I know who he is, but I can't think of the name. Because I'm an idiot right now. I know that the mom in the remake was played by Liam Neeson's wife, and then she later passed away from a freaking skiing accident. In fact, I remember when that was in the news, and I was like, what the hell? That goes
Don't
to show.
Trump.
That goes to show you gotta be careful. You're gonna be try dangerous stuff like that.
Ooh. Oh, I think this is the one where we fight the boss from Tarzan's world.
Oh. Alright, hang on a sec. I'm looking this up. No, not the original. Oh my god. Dennis Quaid. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, Dennis Quaid. And then who's the other one? Oh, Natasha Richardson. Okay. So yeah, freaking in my warped elementary school head, anytime I saw that song played on the tape, I would anytime the scene was on Haley Mills singing, but as both the twins, I would see that. But then weirdly, anytime it cut to the parents just watching them, for some reason, I would just visualize higher quality footage of freaking Dennis Quaid and Natasha Richardson watching Haley Mills performing. It's like I blocked out the actual footage of the parents from the original for some reason.
Who were the parents in the original?
I don't know. I've never seen the original. And Marco, I did see the Yours, Mine, and Ours remake.
I've only seen, like, snippets of it. The original things.
Yeah, I did say Natasha Richardson. She was Liam Neeson's wife, and then she sadly passed away. It's funny, because my sister loves watching the remake. In fact, I had to buy her a Blu-ray of it recently.
Hey, it's Hayner and Alette. Yeah, Alette. Hayner and Alette. Hi, I'm not your friend now, but I'll be your friend later on when I become my computer, when I become digitized. Oh, that was her sister.
Oh, what the hell? I guess it's the same logic as with Hillary and Haley Duff, since they really look alike.
Maybe a little bit. As kids, I guess. Oh, or Allie and AJ from they were sisters too. The Machaca sisters, or their last names were, also Disney characters. They used to sing together. The tunnels. Oh no, it's Phoebe! Nope. Nope, it's just Pence.
Yay, now we're discovered. We're busted.
You can see us? What? We're not invisible to everyone else? No, you look stupid in your black robes.
Like how he doesn't question that. Are you some kind of cult? Do you have anything to do with the Seven Wonders?
The lame Seven Wonders.
It's the afterlife.
Yes, we're a cult. You want to join us? I'll just stab your heart real fast. Now you're one of us.
No, that's fucking middle school shnick making crappy RPG on the PS2.
One of us. Here, join the organization, Pence. Stab. Now to read his journal. Time to go read Pence's diary.
Pence has a diary?
Or whatever. Diary, journal, notes, notebook. One is for ringing of Val's permission.
The heart-stabbing joke reminded you of what? I don't know what that is.
Suspera. Suspera? Suspera.
It's a 70s horror movie. Ah, okay.
Got cure recipe. Now they can make it. So now apparently they can make their own cures.
Now I imagine Patrick from that Nicktoons game where they're on an island. He just kept saying "one of us." I think I remember that scene. Yeah. Get over here. No, no, no. Thank you.
Sure. Is the map for this place the same as is in 2?
This world, yeah, it is basically the same as it is in Cage 2.
Alright, so yeah, just gotta find the hidden spot. It was called, right? It was called the hidden spot?
The hangout of Roxas and friends was called the usual spot.
I got the spot part right.
And then Marco likes how the music keeps looping back and forth from calm to fighting. I do personally think the battle music of the Roxas part of Twilight Town's better than the Sora part. Hell, in Super Smash Bros. 2, Twilight Town makes an appearance as a playable stage, and the battle music of Twilight Town's the default, meaning the one that Roxas has.
Roxas, sad Roxas. Everyone's sad in Cage.
Except Sora, he's always happy-go-lucky.
Not always.
But usually he is.
I guess, but at the before, I think it was before. I think he was sad before they went to Hello Boston the first time. He's like, I'm sad.
Huh.
And that's when you saw the flashback of Kairi as a baby.
Not when she was a baby, when she was a toddler.
Baby, toddler, close enough. Oh, almost the same thing. Kind of. Not really, but kind of.
Oh, speaking of which, did you know it was my dog's birthday today? On August 6th.
Oh.
Even though it's August 7th now, but...
Oh, I forgot. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday, August 6th, was my parents' anniversary.
Oh, wow. How old is he now? He is 3.
Was the baby's first camera appearance on the Star Wars podcast in season 3?
On YouTube, you could say that. That was his first appearance on YouTube.
Oh, they got married in 1960.
Your birthday's today? Oh my god, so many coincidences. Happy birthday, then. Oi, oi, oi.
My parents got married in 1960. I guess technically they're not married anymore. You know, death do you part and all.
Yeah, your dad passed away, but your mom's still around?
Yeah. Dad passed away in 2013.
That was like right after the original KH1 recording sessions ended.
Yeah.
And then my gram passed away in 3 years later.
That's pretty much why they ended, really. I was done with that fallout.
1960, my parents weren't even born until a year later. My ma was a little kid. Like, I think she was basically an infant. My dad was not even a sperm yet.
My sister wasn't born. Yeah, my dad was born in 1938. My mom was born in 1941.
Trying to think,
my parents were both pre-baby boomers. Or that was.
I kind of don't like naming the generations. Like, I just separate people as to whether or not they good or bad.
I was considering myself I was considering myself a Generation Wire. That's even still a thing. I thought I was too young to be an Xer, but I was too old to be a millennial.
In all honesty, because of my way of thinking, I wish I was born earlier. Then again, there are some benefits to me not being born earlier. The fact that I didn't have to deal with the recession directly, and the fact that I was introduced into newer technologies at a much younger age, so I was able to adapt to it better.
I grew up with floppy disks, like the floppy disks, and then sometimes the hard.
Well, I don't know. I just felt that a lot.
And the 3-inch hard disks. CDs are. I don't think CDs until I was in my teenage years when CDs came around.
Oh, now we have to investigate the usual spot.
Oh, I knew that already. I guess sometimes you have to can't jump ahead in these games. You gotta do it in the right order. Like, all right, usual spot, let's go.
It's like Shrek race mode. You gotta pick the mission.
Now you gotta like do it in the right order. Like, first you can't just put the egg in the basket. First you gotta go get the eggs, then put them in the basket. So so apparently, so floppy just cut to APG blowing in this C4 floppy. That's what else I remember. I remember dial-up. I had dial-up at my house until like very recently. My parents never got cable until my dad died. I'm like, get cable, it's faster. I gave up on my parents' internet I used to go to McDonald's, use the internet because their internet Wi-Fi was faster than my parents' internet.
Your dad recently just found a Commodore 64? Huh.
I used to have one of those. I hated it. I used to hate those things, kind of. I have to, like, type code line 1, start. Line 2, make a square. Line 3, square dance. Line 4, program end.
Cartoons. KH for the N64. It needs to happen. What, is someone gonna make a ROM hack?
Didn't KH come around the time of the GameCube era? Was it the 64 era?
When did it come out? What?
Did KH come out? Didn't KH come out around the time of the GameCube?
Yeah, it did. It came out in 2002, like the year after the GameCube launched. The Commodore 64 only works when it wants to, but then you also get the Atari Jaguar CD, which is a machine that is self-aware and just has decided it doesn't want to work.
Like the Atari 5200. Oh, you gotta remember what the things say now. Did you read them? Hope you pay attention.
Okay.
It's grinding time, Shnick. Hope you're paying attention to the books.
Bulletin boards, okay. Wah, wah. I suck at quizzes. Let's do it again. Anyone want to see a character you made in Paint and Paint.net? Yeah, go ahead. Put it somewhere. Yeah, Marco. Oh, fuck.
Put it in the Discord.
God damn it. I don't want to be stuck here. I feel like I wasted enough time meandering around anyway. Yo. No. No. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Game stuck.
No. God, that woman was a bitch. Yeah, where did you learn to fly, lady? So I got that answer right. That character is creepy. The one Sparrow put in. The eighth wonder of the Twilight Town.
What are the seven? Are there even seven wonders of the world in modern times? If they are, you know what they are?
I guess they are. I'm not sure which ones they are, though.
I knew what the ancient. I think I remember what the ancient ones were, but I forget what. I don't know if there's any modern ones.
Hot dogs for life, Master. I don't think if I know which if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I don't know if anyone wants to see your floppy. Strike the trees in the woods. Fred Durst does. Well, it's PG-13 until I start having rage moments.
Is that a guy from Adventure Time?
You mean the drawing Sparrow put in?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just an original character he made.
Okay.
You know, I was almost considering a shitty RPG prequel game that had Roxas as the main character, though I'm not entirely sure.
I'm all for that. It could have Naminé and Shion in it. Okay, look like something from Adventure Time.
Suggestions are always welcome. I'm bad with making up names, too.
Name. A name. Yeah, I never really even watched that show. I'm like, I seen it, like, okay, weird.
You don't
okay.
really... Yeah, the character designs don't do it for you. Well, I just don't like a whole lot of art styles of modern cartoons. I mean, thank God that there are some modern cartoons of the 2010s that I actually like. Originally, I was only able to count them on one hand. They were Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Young Justice, Legend of Korra, Samurai Jack Season 5, and Castlevania. Well, thankfully, Voltron became a 6th show on the list, so now it's double... So now it's on both hands, at least.
Because I see. I want to make cartoons. Cartoons I do watch it recently. I've watched.
Old Man Demon King. What about The Amazing World of Gumball? I mean, I've seen some select episodes of it, but I haven't really gotten into it. Mostly because I haven't actually sat down and watched haven't dedicated time to watching episodes of it. Maybe if it's on Hulu, maybe I could give it a go, but we'll have to see. At the very least, it looks unique compared to other shows on Cartoon Network. I'll give it that. Oh, damn. Remember, anytime I see that tongue, I have to freaking guard.
What else I watched recently? Really, nothing really. God, I have very limited cartoons I've been watching recently.
No, hit me, not Axel. Thank you. Now beat his ass.
Wow, I have not looked that many cartoons recently. There's those 4.
It took you a while to get into Steven Universe, but you got hooked after they made Ruby and Sapphire a lesbian couple. Okay.
Mostly, yeah, only one of them were 1 Disney and 3 non-Disney ones.
Well, yeah, I knew Steven Universe did that, but... Oh, what the hell? We have to restart?
You die?
No, apparently we just trigger a next phase in the battle. Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, now we're about to die.
Yeah, SS Lovebird like card captor clear card too.
Oh, get away, get away. Or Barrier, don't get away, don't get away. Yay, we did it. What do I think of Mega Man Fully Charged? I have only seen photos of it. I have not actually watched it.
I think it's storming outside. I think I saw lightning. Now I hear the thunder.
You think it's thundering and lightning?
I saw a flash outside. Oh. And I'm like, is it storming? I hear thunder. Like, yep,
I mean,
storming.
You only really have to worry if you hear the thunder and the lightning almost simultaneously, because that generally means the lightning is in your immediate area.
Yeah, if that's the case, then the power go out, and I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys anymore.
Wah, wah. You're waiting to see what they do with that series that's coming up? Okay. Just wanted to know, any of the shows I listed, what's everyone's thoughts on them if they've seen it?
Oh, this is where Akla finally sees Shion's face. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. And is he immediately suspicious about her true identity?
I'm not sure. I guess he is, like...
Because he does know a lot of the inner workings of Xemnas and Cyax's projects.
I think from the flashback journals, when you beat the game, you read his journals. He thinks that Xiang looks like Naminé.
Oh.
Because he knows, because he's seen Naminé before. So like, you look like Naminé. I guess he kind of does, because he looks like Kairi, and Kairi looks like Naminé. Yep. See, whenever he's talking, her hood's up. Whenever Roxy's talking, her hood's down. Like magic. It's magic.
Oh, Sparrow found a demon name generator. I love how one of the names almost sounds like Ogre at the beginning. Of course, Shrek had to be in there somewhere.
That's cute.
Aw, that's not nice. Hot dogs. Wait a sec. She put an image in. What is it?
It's adorable.
Oh no. Yeah, that does. Sparrow's thing does look like an Adventure Time character somewhat. She put in an image of Xion with Pluto. Someone must have ROM hacked that. Hmm.
You gotta put that in your prequel game.
Huh. But hey, maybe middle school Shnick would show sympathy, because after all, he did like the KH characters. It's only the frickin' Sonic characters he had a vendetta against. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah, and maybe a little bit less towards the Zelda characters too.
Does that mean you and I can be friends?
Why can't we be friends? Eat your ice cream. Listen to Axel.
He sees her now.
Yay, level up. And we got air slide.
Eat your ice cream, kids. So says Mother Axel. Oh, now we can make cures.
Why can't we be friends, Smash Mouth? Actually, getting back to the whole modern cartoons all of us like, I only said I like 6 of them. Has anyone watched the ones that I said? Also, no spoilers for Legend of Korra Season 4 or the rest, anything of Voltron, because I haven't seen all of it.
Yeah. I didn't really get into Legend of Korra that much. I mean, I watched the first season where they beat that one guy. They beat the masked guy, but then after that, I'm like, lost interest.
I don't know, I kind of just liked seeing the world of Avatar being depicted again, even if it was like, and it was kind of curious to see what it would look like 80 years in the future. Or like, 70 years, I think. And yeah, recipes on sea salt ice cream do exist.
I've been wanting to try to make some, but I'm too lazy. Looks like Sykes can only see her the hood up still, because to her she's just a puppet.
The way you envision hell and its inhabitants, there is no devil running things. No, in my freaking Shnick universe story, Universe 2 has a devil and it's Shrek.
What's not gonna do I like? See, I haven't seen the new Voltron yet. I might check that out.
It is good. In fact, if you like Avatar, I would say you would like the new Voltron, because I think a lot of the same people made it, and it has a very similar animation style.
And where's it on?
It's on Netflix, though. I think the first 2 seasons you can buy on Blu-ray.
To do that then.
Yeah.
I can only afford so many streaming services, and I already got Hulu and Crunchyroll, so I don't. I got to shoot until I get like some more money coming in, income like Twitch subs and stuff. I can't really, or Patreon subs. Can't really afford other things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is why I can't pay you and can't really pay you and Mario Tube for editing this week because I bought Splatoon.
Yeah, that's okay. So, J.K. Simmons is in both Legend of Korra and Gravity Falls, and the theory is that his character in Gravity Falls was stuck in another dimension for years.
Oh, Gravity Falls. I think I like that. I think I like Gravity Falls too.
Yeah, see, and that dimension was the Avatar's dimension. Yeah, see, I have never seen Gravity Falls, or at least not all that much of it. In fact, I tell you, my sister had really bad taste. She was always watching live-action Disney Channel sitcoms as a kid. Legit, there was one time where I heard so many good things about Gravity Falls. She was on goddamn Disney XD. And legit, next up, an episode of Gravity Falls starts playing, and I was actually starting to watch it. Like, you know what? Now that this is playing, let's see how it goes. My sister immediately changes the channel to freaking Disney Channel to watch goddamn Shake It Up.
That show was okay.
To me, the only freaking Disney Channel sitcom I was able to tolerate was Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I prefer the one when they were on the ship.
I don't know, the one where they went on the ship got way too cringy at times, particularly through how it went flat-out science fiction and supernatural at points, for no reason other than, hey, look at our budget. I gotta get my sister off that crap. Well, guess what? She don't watch it no more. Now, all she really does is watch Friends and the American version of The Office constantly. Legit, she binge-watched Friends all the way through no less than 5 times. And now she's like on her 3rd time on The Office.
Yeah, Friends. I liked Friends when it was on originally, but I never really watched it in reruns. And like, I watched the original '94 to 2004 run. I liked it then, but then I never really bothered to watch it again. Well, I wanted the Muppets. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, to me, I just don't like. Let's just say both the Nickelodeon and both the more modern Nickelodeon and Disney Channel sitcoms aren't that good. But the Nickelodeon sitcoms, in my opinion, at least outpace the Disney Channel sitcoms in one way. At least on the Nickelodeon sitcoms, the actors, you know, try.
Yeah. I used to love Nickelodeon sitcoms in the 90s. Amazingly with the Shnick block.
Yeah, well, that's what you thought my username was named after. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, see, I used to love The Adventures of Pete and Pete, The Secret World of Alex Mack. What else did I like back then?
I'll admit, when it came to Nickelodeon sitcoms I gradually warmed up to Drake and Josh and Ned's Declassified, but I tell you this much, I got freaking pissed off when I was watching Cartoon Network. I'd be watching Ed, Edd n Eddy, Teen Titans, freaking Code Lyoko, or the 2003 TMNT series, and my sister would just abruptly change it to Nickelodeon to watch Drake and Josh. I would get seriously pissed.
That one too. Coolest Explains It All. I used to love that. I used to love Carissa too, and then later she became Sabrina. Let's see, yeah, Carissa. What else was there? I think it was the first one I watched was You Can't Do That. You Can't Do That on Television.
Before all that aired.
Oh yeah, the original All That. I used to watch that too. The first few seasons.
You know, it's funny, because I did watch some of the more modern episodes of All That, and notably, the actor that would later go on to voice Sokka in Avatar was one of the cast members on the later seasons of All That.
I think I watched it until about 2000, right after the, actually, when they were filming their 500, I think it was their 100th episode or 500th episode. I think it's their 100th episode. I was in LA during that time. They're filming it. Their 100th episode of All That. I was in LA watching Boy Meets World.
Huh. Legends of the Hidden Temple was a favorite of yours. See, back when Nick Gas was a channel, I would always put that channel on if I had nothing better to do. Like if freaking all the shows on Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, Toon Disney, or Nicktoons weren't all that good. Like, Nick Gas was always there as like a backup, but then later on it was closed to make way for freaking Teen Nick.
Stupid caps lock. I don't want to do that. I take caps lock accidentally, and then the small letters become big, and the big letters become small. Yeah, that was pre 9/11, so it was a really long line at the airport. I got to the airport and the plane in like 20 minutes, so I had to wait 2 hours to get on the plane, like I did to go when I went to Disney World last year.
Does anyone remember the Good Burger movie? I do.
I never really watched it. I remember the skits more than I did the movie.
Yeah, I never really watched the skits because I barely saw the old episodes of All That. I'm trying to think. All I remember was one specific joke from the Good Burger movie where freaking Keenan and Kel were having a moment where they were discussing their personal lives and how Keenan's character how his dad left him at a young age, and then freaking Kel follows up this joke saying, oh, like Keenan says, oh, I don't even remember what my dad looks like anymore, and then Kel's like, I don't know what my dad looks like either, but at least I get to see him every day.
Oh, I used to love the Keenan Kel show, too. Like, I love the orange soda joke.
Oh.
Orange soda. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? I do. Ooh. It's a wizard, Heartless. You're a wizard, Heartless.
No, you're a wizard, Harry. How did that become a meme? Didn't that become a meme?
These aren't. It's not. These are Heartless. Under these, yep, these are Heartless. These are 4 members of Hogwarts became Heartless. Ooh. Here's a villain for a future game. Nobody Shnick. Nobody middle school Shnick. Middle school Shnick goes
No, middle school Shnick has such power that he would never become a Heartless or a nobody. Unless he intentionally made one. Then another show you just rediscovered was Eureka's Castle.
Oh, I used to watch that show as a kid too. Picnic time song. It's picnic time. Picnic time. Eureka's Castle. Picnic time. Song stuck in my head now.
No, frickin' the only quote like that I remember from a movie is frickin' Finding Nemo when Dory starts singing Just Keep Swimming, and then Marlin's now you're gonna keep, like, Marlin says something like, now that song's stuck in my head, or something like that.
That's a slipper. Saw it.
And I only bring up Finding Nemo because I'm doing a Let's Play on it, and I freaking raged hard at it in the first 3 videos.
Yeah, that's my problem. I have the opposite problem of Mario Tube. Mario Tube can't remember anything. I remember too much. I can't forget stuff sometimes. Even though it happened years ago.
I mean, there is the saying that stuff you want to forget, you don't forget. Swim through all the rings, Marlin in the Finding Nemo game. Yeah, get freaking ready, because when I upload those videos, you are going to hear me compare the game to Superman 64. Quite a bit.
He rage quit during the time. Yeah, spoiler alert, Shnick rage quit during the submarine fire.
Yep,
area.
But then I have to go back to it. And why are all these people streaming only the new season of Fairly Odd Parents? I don't know, to show people how bad it is. And maybe the show that Butch Hartman wasn't creating a good show in the wake of the Oaxis controversy.
The what controversy?
So, Butch Hartman, the guy who created Fairly OddParents, he left Nickelodeon earlier this year. And he tried to kickstart a streaming service that was family-friendly, and it was called Oaxis. He crowdfunded it, and it went about as well as all other crowdfunding campaigns, or at least most crowdfunding campaigns. It was late, and then people come to find that he may or may not be using the service to force Christianity down children's throats. Where there's nothing wrong with that, but the fact that he's hiding it was a little shady. Like, it's one thing to express your beliefs, but forcing other people to convert, that's wrong. And don't get you started about the joke he made about Mary Kay Bergman. Yeah, when I freaking saw that, because I knew about her suicide for the longest time. Like, even back when I was a kid, I looked it up and like, aw, she's dead. And freaking, then he does that. Huh?
Who's Mary Kay Bergman?
She was the original voice of Timmy Turner. She did the voice in the Oh Yeah cartoon shorts, and then right after recording on the shorts was done, she sadly committed suicide, and Tara Strong took over for the series. And basically the joke Butch Hartman made was the fact that the reason why Mary Kay Bergman committed suicide was because Tara Strong was taking over the role. Which was a sick-ass joke. And it's like, why the fuck would you fucking do that? Funny thing is, when I rewatch episodes of Fairly OddParents, I don't really think they're anything that spectacular anymore. Like, episodes of SpongeBob, of like early SpongeBob, Hey Arnold, Rocco and the likes, like, they've aged very well for me, but oddly enough, Fairly OddParents just gives off this kind of too childish vibe. Like, even in its early episodes. I mean, sure, there are some really memorable episodes, like the Channel Chasers movie and the likes, but still. And she committed suicide because she was fighting bipolar depression? Yeah, exactly.
I think the ones I remember the most are the crossovers with Jimmy Neutron.
Well, yeah, the Jimmy Neutron crossovers were alright, too. And weirdly, Jimmy Neutron has aged pretty well, in my opinion, too.
I never did, speaking of Jimmy Neutron, I never did get into the spin-off of
Planet Sheen, guess what? No one did. Frickin' hell, like Planet Sheen, no one liked. I remember...
Sometimes I wonder if I'm bipolar.
Sometimes you wonder if you're bipolar.
Yeah.
And then Hot Dog says that in season 10 of Fairly OddParents, Chloe was not that good a character. Yeah, she was the definition of Mary Sue.
I didn't really watch in a while. Two girls I remember is the girl that Timmy was after, and the girl was after Timmy.
Funny thing is, Trixie was actually voiced by the same actor who played Kimmy on Rugrats.
What's the name of the girl that was after? What's the name of the girl that was after Timmy? Like
Tootie.
That was Vicky's sister,
Yeah,
right?
she was Vicky's little sister. and was frequently subject to physical and psychological abuse from Vicky.
And but they got together in the real life movie.
Yeah, they did get together in the real life movie, apparently. I mean, but then again, Trixie was very stuck up, so it was probably for the best.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It wasn't that great, but I liked the real life movie pretty well. It was okay.
Nah. I mean, I guess it was kind of clever to have the actor who voiced the dad to actually play the live action version of him.
What? Drake?
No, like the actor who voiced the Timmy's dad in the show played the live action version of him.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He was also the janitor in Ned's Declassified, and... Yeah,
and then I know there was one episode of Ned's Declassified where actually Timmy's fairies show up for some reason.
Yeah. He was... Oh, another show Nickelodeon, right? So I used to watch. Big Time 5. Where he was in it too. He was the maintenance guy in there. Big Time Rush.
I never watched that. No.
That's okay. I liked it.
The first movie was okay. The second one was meh, and the third one jumped the shark.
There's a third one?
I guess.
I knew about the first two. The first one, he grew up. Second one was Christmas. I think second one was Christmas time. Third one, I never knew was the third movie. Yeah, second one is involved Santa Claus, I think. The third one, I didn't. You know, there's a third Timmy Turner movie, real life Timmy Turner movie with. Yeah, it had the guy. Timmy was the guy from Drake and Josh, and Tootie was the girl from Victorious.
Oh. The third one was a summer movie. Almost sounds like the Fred movies, except the Fred movies were so hated that freaking Nickelodeon scrubbed the existence of them.
And then I think after that, he stopped being the character too.
Anyone care for spoilers of the third one? Not really.
Yeah, I think then the thing of Fred, I think he canceled his. I think he stopped doing his character after that.
Yeah, he did stop doing his character after that.
I think he also came out.
Yeah, he did come out as gay, and most of the stuff he does nowadays, I guess, is just speak for gay rights.
He did he tried doing like a blog with some girl that who. I think that was the girl that played a character in Jessie, like evil nanny character in Jessie's series character.
The third movie ends with him becoming a fairy. What? What? Oh my god. There we go. My freaking Bob the Caveman laugh just started up.
That reminds me of the ending of Aladdin. You want to become a genie? You got it. Everything that comes with it. Ultimate cosmic power. It'd be a living space. That's my favorite line in that movie.
Yeah.
I made a joke to that. I made a joke to that with my managers, you know, who become a manager. I'm like, you want to become a manager? You got it. Everything comes with it. Ultimate cosmic power. It'd be a living space. Because, like...
Wait, Josh Peck comes out? Oh no. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Oh damn, here we go. There we go. Holy freaking Ew! Oh my god, that is nasty! Oh shit! Yeah, freaking Josh Peck does need to go in and rant about fairy fathers. No, here's a... Well, then again, I don't know. Oh, freaking hell. All I know is that Josh Peck actually got married, and then there was a bit of a controversy when it was found that Drake Bell was not invited to the wedding. But then later they made up. I don't know. I get the... Like, I was about to say something like, no, the reason why Josh Peck didn't invite Drake Bell is because he turned into that. He turned into a fairy, but no. Obviously that's not the case. And the two of them made up afterward, thank God. From what I heard, at least. Wait, the voice? You're saying the voice actor deserves bad treatment? No. No, not the voice actor. The character did not need to be created, but don't pull the voice actors into it because they're just doing a job. You were referring to Josh Peck's character in the movie Mean Creek?
Timeout.
Why'd you do a timeout? I was just saying don't say stuff like that about real people. Like, I don't know if you have that timeout for that.
Well, I have zero tolerance for bullies.
Oh. And then SS Lovebird says that would have been great. I'm assuming she's referring to my joke scenario where the reason why Josh Peck didn't invite Drake Bell to his wedding was because Drake Bell turned into a fairy.
So I just timed him out. I didn't ban him.
Well, yeah, don't ban. I mean, generally I reserve timing out for when people in the chat are getting harassed or if we are. Even then, I don't like how the internet's like harassment this, harassment that.
Well, I don't care about harassing really, but suicide isn't something to be joked about.
Well, obviously suicide. Well, all the stuff that was in that message, yeah, that wasn't all that nice. It's never... Because the thing you gotta keep in mind with actors and directors and whatnot is, unless they directly attack fans and call them idiots, you should never criticize them because they work on a bad movie. Actors especially, sometimes they just try their hardest given what they have to work with, but thing is, one thing you need to keep in mind is even they may not like the production. They might just be there for the paycheck. In fact, on the Super Mario Brothers movie... Yeah. No, let me finish. On the Super Mario Brothers movie, Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo had such a miserable time working on the movie that they basically became drinking buddies just to get through it.
And, like, okay. But what S.J. Leber is saying, some people can't do that. Some people can't separate the character from the actor.
Which is unfortunate. Examine anything suspicious. Oh, what the fuck?
That wall looks suspicious.
Oh, now the cubes are coming out. At least we're figuring this out.
Yeah. Once you started talking about the voice actor too, then like nope, that's too much.
What the hell is there? People in the chat I can't see? Nah, there's no new comments.
New breakthrough. Oh, it's the searching thing. Find every suspicious nook and cranny.
Yeah, I don't really like these missions all that much because they could drag on. cough Star Wars fandom. Oh, yeah, like, even people that respectfully disliked The Last Jedi, they didn't, none of that shit that went towards the actors that played Rey, Rose was her name, as well as a few of the other actors. Yeah, let's just say that shit does not fly with me. Like, they did not deserve that.
Like, the people that hate Jar Jar don't hate the guy who wore the costume.
Yeah. Though Jake Lloyd did get a lot of flack for playing Anakin, even when he was a kid. Kind of messed him up, unfortunately.
What about the guy that played the older Anakin?
Ghostbusters 2016 haters. Well, Hayden Christensen. No, I don't think he got messed up like how Jake Lloyd did. Like, Jake Lloyd ended up getting arrested. He committed crimes. Hayden Christensen didn't do any of that. He just kind of vanished.
I think Natalie Portman didn't survived. She became famous from that.
Well, yeah, Natalie Portman did get famous, but... Ghostbusters 2016 haters, yeah. I mean, the whole thing is, like, I know that people that respectfully... I know that when James Rolfe announced that he didn't find the movie interesting and he wasn't going to see it, like, I'll tell you this much. He was as respectful as he could have possibly been, saying that he thought the movie sucked and that he didn't want to go see it, and yet SJWs were attacking him. Though the actors and production crew of the movie, well, yeah, the movie wasn't that great, but you shouldn't directly insult them. But I don't know, weren't some of the cast and crew of the Ghostbusters movie spouting out SJW propaganda, or was it in result of frickin' toxicity?
Let's see. It said, let's see. Chloe's voice actress was voiced by Kyrie Whalgren from FLCL.
Yeah, from what I understand, the actor who did the voice, has done good stuff. In fact, you know what? Let me go see what she did real quick, take a break from Days.
What's FLCL?
I don't know. SJWs are the other extreme of radicals. Yes, they are. Alright, let's see who did the voice. Hang on. She's done a lot of voices, actually. The only ones I recognize are... the hell? Don't really... Apparently she's voiced Starfire in a few productions, though she's not the voice actor from Teen Titans.
I remember that show. I didn't watch much of it. I remember watching some episodes of Super Monkey King.
Yeah, she's done a lot of miscellaneous voices.
Yeah.
Trying to see if she did a main role in anything.
She looks nice.
Can't really find any. Yeah, it's a lot of minor roles for some reason.
And anime.
Oh, you came to say hi, but you must sleep since there's college stuff tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, you need to go to sleep to do that. Oh, Sparrow said it's an anime. Ah. Alright.
She was in Kung Fu. She was Tigress in Kung Fu Panda.
At least the TV series. Because in the movie, she was played by Angelina Jolie.
I can't really find a good list.
Wait a minute. Because I think I recognize the actor from somewhere. Just trying to find out where.
Apparently she was in Phineas and Ferb too. And Tangled.
Alright, I can't find anything.
I can't find a good list for wherever you're looking at. I can't find a good list.
Yeah, because she did a hell of a lot of minor roles on stuff.
Send me the list.
It's on IMDb.
Yeah, I looked there, but I couldn't find I didn't see very much stuff there.
Well, I'm kind of playing a game, and I'm worried that I'll start dropping frames if I post a link.
Well, I meant in Skype chat, I guess, but...
Yeah, I could probably do it afterward. Alright, I have to find one more black.
Bye, Pokesaurus.
Yep. Good luck with college stuff. Mother. Oh no, Sparrow named his character. Of course Sparrow had to choose the name that sounded like ogre. Oh, because Shrek is such a freaking recurring thing. Because of Shrek on Xbox. What the hell?
What did you find?
I found a wall. Oh.
There's no shit at the top. Let's climb the wall. First, let's kill the Heartless. Maybe Sparrow can make minions for middle school shnick the second game.
Freaking minions for middle school shnick? Oh god.
Yeah, the Lord Thoroxis and Lord Ogorith can be Snick's two lieutenants, and
ah, damn it.
That make the trapped characters fall into despair.
Am I excited for the new KH game? Yeah, I have it pre-ordered.
I've been excited for it since 2004.
Before KH2 even came out.
Oh, whatever. It was 2005 then.
2006.
Really?
That's when the game came out in America.
Oh, okay. Like, wow. Like that. Wow.
I pre-ordered the deluxe edition that has the fancy steelbook. Oh my god.
This is why I always get. This is why I see. Snick, this is why I had guides for arcades to run.
Yeah, except reading the guide out loud is frickin' not probably only gonna make things worse.
Yeah, I never. Actually, I tried playing games blind before. Sometimes just the wandering around on stream for like 50. I guess it's fun. I guess it's fine for streams. I guess running around talking, but doing let's plays is like that'll be a lot of editing. Like,
Yep. Jesus hell, where's that last block that came up? Because there were 3 blocks, and I could only find 2 of them.
if anybody knows where the block is, tell us in the comment section. The chat, not the comment section, the chat section.
I am almost considering saving my state and just playing something else.
Oh yeah, it is an emulator, so you can save state. No, he was no. Rats was Super Saiyan 3.
God damn.
Here, Clue, where are you? Come out, wherever you are.
Here, we're jumping off the edge. How about that?
Ooh, door opened.
What the fuck? The whole time we had to jump. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, after that hard work, I'm not gonna let myself fall. Alright, let's see how this... Yeah, I see the floor's cracked. Now we hit the block.
Or blow it up. Blow up the Cave of Wonders. So Sword can't go there and kill that mushroom and Kate's too.
Yeah, and that way Shnick doesn't have to go through a rage moment.
The grinding mushroom. Where we grinded the not Shrek, the god damn, I forget his name now. The Stitch limit. We grinded the Stitch summon, and we grinded the Valor form on that mushroom, and we grinded the limit form on that mushroom.
As soon as I'm done with this, I have to go to my sister's bedroom because it's actually pretty humid outside and her room has air conditioning, but she's not here, so I can use it.
Isn't that your old bedroom too?
It is my old bedroom, and when my Gram's bedroom is cleaned out, apparently that's gonna be my sister's new bedroom, and I will gain permanent access to her current one.
And then just have your computer down here is this computer
Well,
room.
yeah, everything that's all the technology is gonna stay in the basement.
I was gonna say maybe we can move to your upstairs and then maybe we actually have a landline.
Nope, that's not gonna work neither because it's on the second floor, also far away from where the router is.
You can't like drill a hole in the ceiling, and then.
I don't think so.
Get very long.
Oh, we never hit this. Yay, stairs.
Stairs are good.
Yeah, stairs are good. Wanna see you go be further beyond the level of Super Saiyan? What, are you gonna go over 9,000?
That's below Super Saiyan. Think of that. You ever watch the 8,000, 9,000 debate?
No. I also have not followed Dragon Ball all that much, or hell, a lot of anime.
In the original manga, it was 8,000, but then the anime became 9,000.
Why?
I don't know. They changed it.
Because why not?
I think I've watched more of the abridged version. I actually have watched
10,000.
actual. Yeah, I watched the abridged more, and I have the actual cartoon now at this point. Team 4 Stars Abridged series.
Oh, now we have Pete.
Yay, mission completed.
Now I think we have to fight Pete. What the hell? It went right through us.
Defeat Pete. Pete and Pete.
He moves a lot less than he does in Cage 2.
That's about as weak as he is in Cage 2.
He's weaker than he is in Cage 2.
That's what I said. Unless you're Mario Tube playing it in Kingdom Key Critical level one run. Too bad he never recorded that or streamed that.
He streamed part of it, including one where I was frickin' taunting him. Where I was frickin' just trying to piss him off when he was already getting pissed off at the game. Wait, zoinks, so now Pete's all of a sudden goddamn Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yep. How many viewers do we got right now?
4.
Okay. You're so happy Jim Cummings was able to come and be recognized at the premiere of Christopher Robin? Yeah. I mean, as far as I can tell, isn't he currently the longest lasting Pooh actor of the now? Like, he's been voicing Pooh since the 80s series.
Oh yeah, he also did a lot of DuckTale characters and Darkwing Duck characters.
He also took over as the voice of Tigger after the original actor retired and subsequently died.
Yeah,
Though
he's in the Cage credits too.
Yeah, well, by far, I think the longest surviving original cast member was easily Piglet, because the original actor for Piglet kept doing the voice until 2003, when he provided the voice to Piglet's Big Movie and Piglet's Big Game. He was also the only surviving member of the original cast that did the voice in KH1.
So he did the voice in the game you played?
In Piglet's Big Game, yeah, that was his last time voicing Piglet, and then he died.
Oh, ooh, the carpet can sense Sora's body.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're like, hey, you're my friend's body.
And SS Lovebird also pointed out that Jim Cummings is also the voice of Pete.
Like from his Goof Troop days.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, when it comes to the actors for Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, I think Donald has primarily had two voice actors. One, like, I think by far, out of the trio of them, Donald's voice lasted the longest. The last time he did the voice was in the mid-'80s when he did Mickey's Christmas Carol. And apparently the original voice of Piglet died the day after the original voice of Tigger died.
I think of voices. I think Jim Henson's first voice was Ralph the dog.
Well, all I know is that the current voice of Donald that still does the voice to this day, including in the KH games, he was an animator at Disney during the 1980s, and he was personally trained by the original actor himself.
So who does Jim Cummings' voice in KH?
Pooh, Pete, Tigger, maybe a few others.
See, I think Jim Cummings might have voiced Negaduck, I think, in Darkwing Duck.
Okay.
I think.
They got a different voice for Donald and Mickey in the Roadster Racers while Tony was doing the revival of that series. And I think he's also still doing KH3. It's weird because Mickey's voice, he had one voice for a long time until he passed away in 2009, and then another guy took over in 2010, starting with KH Birth by Sleep. And then, weirdly, for the shorts for those stylized shorts that are reminiscent of the shorts from the 30s, like they have their freaking early 1930s designs for some reason. For some reason, they recast Mickey in those shorts with the guy who played freaking Larry in... No, not Larry, Moe in the Three Stooges remake. But then Donald and Goofy have their original actors. Though, weirdly, Bill Farmer has been the voice of Goofy for a long time.
You know what? I thought of a subject for tomorrow. Voice actors.
Okay. I mean, that is something. I mean, I could talk about how in the Resident Evil games, voice actors seem to get recast left and right, seemingly for no reason. There's going to be a ride based on those shorts. I don't know. I haven't really watched those shorts. I kind of prefer the ones that aired in the early 2000s. Late 90s, too. They're meh for the most part. Yeah, that's based on what I saw. Like, honestly, it just feels like TV animation especially, 9 times out of 10, people just want to do it as cheaply and with as little pain as possible. That's why a lot of modern animation doesn't get me. Like, it just feels like when stuff is animated, you could have the best story ever, but when the animation doesn't look that good, I just kind of get the vibe that whoever made it didn't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Personally, I don't care if animation's that bad as long as the story is good. If the story is good, I can like cut out bad animation. I grew up on, you know, old animation, so the animation doesn't care me that much as long as it's a good story behind it.
I mean, it depends, because usually shows with bad animation have bad stories. And besides, who remembers Cartoon Fridays? Oh, hell yeah, I remember that really well.
So do I. But before that, I used to watch...
I also remember Friday Night Nicktoons.
Who is old enough to remember Friday? Remember ABC's TGIF? Even old enough to remember TGIF from ABC?
No, because I wouldn't watch ABC back then, except if it was ABC Kids. I think I vaguely remember One Saturday Morning, but I don't know if I actually watched it. I was way too young for Disney Afternoon, though.
Yeah. TGIF was on from the late 80s to 2000 when it ended. I wrote it says not is anyone old enough. I said you is old enough. Well, I can't type it all. I can't talk. I can't write. Radis remembers TGIF.
Well, when I was stupid elementary school schnick, I didn't want to watch anything that was live action. Pretty much.
Well, I don't know. You might have been too young to watch TGIF. Anyways, how old are you in 2000?
4.
Yeah, you remember it anyways, probably. That would have been preschool schnick.
Yeah, it would've, and I tell you this much, even when it was family friendly, I generally avoided everything that was live action. Like, probably the one exception was Willy Wonka.
What about Sesame Street?
I mean, well, Sesame Street was also a bit... I mean, well, preschool shows were the exception, too, but, like, when we're talking stuff that was aimed at a little bit of older audiences, was not for preschool, Willy Wonka was the one exception.
Like the original?
The original, yes. And then my dad indirectly tricked me into watching Home Alone. And then the rest was history from there.
He tricked you?
Yeah. He's like, come on, watch Home Alone, watch Home Alone. Except, for some reason, he slightly mispronounced alone, and I thought he was saying Mulan.
Home Alone.
That is almost what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Muppet Show, but in reruns. I think when it originally came on, it was before my time. Before even my time. The original Muppet Show.
You
Yeah.
remember the aftershave scene from Home Alone scared you? No, I tell you, when I was shown Home Alone as a kid, I actually ended up liking it a lot. In fact, to this day, probably the one shot of the movie that gets me every time is when freaking Joe Pesci goes under the blowtorch and he just holds on that face as he screams.
What I remember from the Home Alone movies the most is the gangster movies that he watched.
Angels with filthy souls.
Yeah, and how he tricked how he tricked the people in the hotel in the second movie.
Yeah, there was that. That scene is genius. Yeah, everything from Joe Pesci's scream to his facial expression to how he just stands underneath the blowtorch for like a solid 5 seconds instead of just immediately getting out of the way.
Oh, and then there was his death scene in My Girl.
Oh, wait. Wait, wait a sec, are you talking about the Angels with Filthy Souls scene? But way I see it, the blowtorch scene is genius.
No, I meant his death scene. No, not that. I'm talking about My Girl's the movie. Macaulay Culkin played.
Yeah, where he dies in that movie. Yeah.
What's gotten me since he was allergic to bees, and I'm kind of allergic to bees too. So I'm like, eh. Oh, and his girlfriend's freak out. It was so sad. It's like another scene from our emotional podcast. It's like he can't see without his glasses. Why isn't he wearing his glasses?
That actually is a good question. Why wasn't he wearing his glasses when he was buried? There's people that do. If hell, my grandma's wearing her glasses at her funeral. There's nothing wrong with putting glasses.
Oh, my first movie I ever freaked out was Gremlins. I saw it when I was 4, and it scared the hell out of me. Gremlins did when I was 4.
I saw Scream at a relatively young age, and even though some people have mixed opinions about the Scream movies, I personally think they're all good. And I will say, probably Scream was actually one of the only horror movies that had me afraid for a while, only because I knew it was something that could actually happen. Like, unlike Alien, Predator, or any number of monster movies, in real life, somebody really can put on a Michael Myers mask, they really can put on a Ghostface outfit, just grab a freaking hunting knife or a kitchen knife, and then just go on a murder spree.
Marco didn't know about My Girl until the top 11 saddest moments. I gotta make a. I always want to make. I gotta make it. I always wanted to make a top 10 saddest moment thing, but I gotta do that. Put together.
I don't think I can make a list like that. Oh, thank God this big-ass key is good.
I thought we were ending, but I guess we're keeping going. Emblems.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going until either I'm about to pass out or everyone in the chat passes out. Cause I don't know. I like when the chat's active. Gives me a lot of stuff to do and talk about.
Yeah. But yeah, Clue was I did play Clue as a PC game one time, but I never got that far in it. But I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom and grab a drink.
Okay.
Bye.
Go, 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 go. Ah. There was also a movie with Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, Michael Keaton. Yeah, Clue. Tim Curry equals legend. It's a damn shame he had a stroke. Alright, go, 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 go. Mother! Tim Curry equals Batman. He was recently the narrator on something. I know that he also gave an interview about the 2017 It. Oh, and it was crap. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair during that interview, and he did look kind of sickly, but at the very least, he was in good enough health to at least do his own Pennywise impersonation. Still. Alright, we can't get them all, so we're just gonna exit. It's like your favorite quote, if you don't have a sense of humor, you're better off dead. Look, Charlie, you've had a busy day. All this running around, all this excitement with Batman! Bonus points to who can identify where that quote comes from. And what episode. And what was going on in the context. Oh, what the hell? We can't get up there. Shit. Uh-oh. This big guy. You're blanking out. You mean you're leaving the stream? Or you don't know the quote? Because you gotta go, then you gotta go. Oh, you're blanking out with the quote? Oh. Let's just say it had something to do with what Reddit said. Teen Titans is getting a season 6? Wait, is that now confirmed? Or was it just alluded to in the Teen Titans Go movie? Oh, you can still hang out for a while? Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna be here for a while. Guess it depends when everyone wants to go. Mother. Oh, it was just the illusion in the movie. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a real confirmation, though. Because the movie didn't do that well in the box office, so that scene may go nowhere, unfortunately. And since no one seems to get it, the quote is from an episode of Batman the Animated Series. It's in the episode Joker's Favor, where this disgruntled family man basically curses out the Joker on the road, and the Joker, in return for not freaking killing him and his family, requests him to do a little favor for him, which is to help him set up one of his schemes. And then, after Batman foils the scheme, freaking the guy corners the Joker in an alley and pulls out one of the Joker's bombs and basically threatens to blow both him and the Joker to Kingdom Come. And the Joker, not wanting someone other than Batman to be the end of him, starts crying out to Batman for help, only to find out it was just an elaborate prank from the guy just getting vengeance. Probably one of the funniest moments in the whole series. Especially in the Joker's reaction when he finds out he's tricked. Like, I could actually do the whole transcript of that scene right now. Hold it! Oh, come on! I said hold it! He punches him in the face. Ugh, you miserable little nobody! And I think the Joker says something along the lines of how he's gonna get away, and then freaking Charlie's, not this time. I found this blown out of the van. This is how it ends, Joker. No big schemes. No grand fight to the finish with the Dark Knight. Tomorrow, all the papers will say was that the great Joker was found blown to bits in an alley, along with a miserable little nobody. It's kind of funny. Ironic, really. You see, I can destroy a man's dreams too. Sorry for my stuttering. And that's really the only dream you've got, isn't it? Look, Charlie, you've got a busy day. All this running around, all this excitement with Batman! Stop! Luke, you're crazy! I had a good teacher. Say goodnight, Gracie. No! Batman! Batman! How long have you been there? Long enough. Put it down, Charlie. You know he'll just escape us again. This is the only way my family stays safe. Alright, you win. Here's everything on his blasted family. Names, addresses, it's all there. And then Batman just picks him up and takes all the stuff. You're no fun anymore, Charlie. Hey, Joker! He throws the bomb at him. Joker freaking screams and hides behind Batman. And then he looks behind and he's like, huh? And then the bomb is revealed to be a dummy. And then he's just shaking, looking noticeably pissed off at him. Gotcha. And then Batman freaking laughs because he found it genuinely amusing. And then Joker's like, oh, very funny. A million laughs.
Was that a Mark Hamill Joker?
Mark Hamill Joker, yes. Sorry, I butchered the scene a little bit because of stuttering, but... Still, probably one of the funniest scenes in the whole series.
So, what did I miss?
Yeah, just me reenacting that scene, kind of. Oh my god, shadow globs.
I call them building pimples.
Yay, I got enough and I have to come back later because we don't have high jump.
I come back later to finish to really grind this mission, get the bonus, So have you made your cure powers now since you have the cure recipe?
Well, yeah, I have cure equipped. I don't have another level up.
The gray area.
What kind of Keyblade is that? I don't know.
That's what I've been trying to wonder too. I don't recognize it.
Oh hell no! I'm not doing another investigation mission today. Holy crap!
I guess kill. Is there any kill Heartless?
Yeah, I'm doing that one right now. I'm almost thinking this might be my last one. Unless I want to try a challenge or two. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, do a challenge. See if you can do it. Be a good rage moment if you can't. End it on a rage moment.
Yeah, I guess. But equipping this key was a good idea because now we're doing a lot of damage.
I might know a few Keyblade names really well. I call this little Kate.
They only call them by certain gears.
Oh, yeah, I see. And you don't get the Oathkeeper and Oblivion until you beat the game.
Yeah, you can't dual wield them till the end. I have the key.
Oh, I think it's the one we have to hide. We have to hide from the candle. You can't let him see you.
Oh God. Yeah, we have to keep out of sight while we kill Heartless, but what if we start killing them, he suddenly hears us?
We gotta kill him quietly. Okay, Heartless, die quietly, okay? Stab, stab, boink, boink, boink.
If only silenced pistols were a thing. In the world of KH. Oh, they are, just not on KH worlds themselves. You found the scene with Charlie and the Joker? Yeah, there you go. Let everyone in the Discord see it.
If anybody not on our Discord, here is the link to it. If you want to check out the pictures that he's posting.
What's that, an invite link?
Yeah, for anybody's not a member of Discord yet.
Well, I know that Sparrow, SS Lovebird, and Marco already are. I kind of like how this key looks like a Dark Souls weapon.
So, and if I can find it here, even though it's still in production right now. That's never on the channel. Console. Here is the link.
Oh god. Ah, fuck, I got spotted.
And here's the link to our wiki page. You know, even I haven't worked on it in a while. And here's Shnick's page.
Oh god.
You can check out all the info about Shnick 1990.
Yeah, there's not much. Oh yay, the dog was all we needed to do.
So let's see. Shnick 1990 is a small YouTuber that met up with Vandalia back in 2012. He does Let's Plays and live streams on YouTube and does the Daily Onion on the podcast, where he talks about his past and how it makes him cringe. His longest Let's Play currently is Kingdom Hearts Co-op with Vandalia. He has uploaded KH1, Recane, and currently uploading KH2. But his most regretful decision was playing Shrek on Xbox and become a meme on the podcast ever since.
No, in a way, I don't regret Shrek because, I mean, it did become a meme, like how you on everyone's channels, like you said. Because in a lot of ways, Shrek is the kind of bad that's really funny to watch back, even though it's a real torture to play the game.
And his quote is baby kisses.
It's referring to my dog, because my dog, back when he was a baby, I actually just nicknamed him Baby, and the thing is, he always walks up to you and kisses, and gives kisses to the face, meaning he licks everyone in the face, but I just call it kisses, because I've always seen dogs licking as a form of kissing. Especially when it's in the face. Alright, I guess I'll save the game. Alright, let's take a look here. Finish in record time, huh?
Jump as little as possible.
Alright, don't kill them. So now we're in KH race mode.
Da, 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 da. But no time, there's no time, there's time, like, race mode! KH style.
I swear to God, I will turn on the Shrek race mode music if everyone simultaneously tells me to do so.
There's race mode music?
Yeah, fucking Shrek on Xbox race mode music.
It's different from the game story music?
Yeah, like, each stage in Shrek on Xbox has its own music, but in race mode, the music always changes specifically to one tune for race mode.
Ooh.
No, not that one, you idiot.
Did you kill? Why did you kill specific ones?
Yeah, because I was trying to use fire.
Oh, because fire.
Roxas is number 13, so does that mean he's 13 years old? No.
Means he's the 13th member to join the organization. He's 14 or 15, I guess now.
Yeah.
He's whatever age Sora was. He's like Sora was 14 and became a Heartless. Nobody. I guess, but he might be 15 now.
The reason why he's number 13 is because he's the 13th member to join.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's jump as little as possible.
Attack his feet.
Alright, ignore the enemies so that we don't jump. Oh, fuck, we have to jump. Ah, crap.
And jump. Two jumps. Count along.
Yeah, count along like goddamn dollar for Merlin. Oh, wait a... No, we're eliminating the Guardian. Ah. Alright, we can kill these enemies because... They do not require jumping.
Count along with the count. Attack his feet.
Come on, Axel, do some of the work for me.
Raz is chopped liver. Right. Fire, freeze. Oh, this boss reminds me of that one boss in Birth by Sleep when the three of them are fighting together in Radiant Garden. And that
Yeah.
Attacks you. Yeah.
Laser beams. Alright, I have to wait until they drop.
Got any fire left?
Yeah, we did it. Yay, level up and everything. Alright, let's see if we can get anything with those tokens of ours.
Oh, we can level up some more.
Yay, slot releaser. And hey, we can unlock the ability to run more quickly.
Yay! See, it was all good. No rage moments. Casual gear. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think it turns the Keyblade into an umbrella.
And yeah, it turns other things into things too. Like it turns, I think it turns like Zelda and stuff into brooms. But now we have more backspace.
Hang on a minute. Okay. Watch the Keyblade turn into Cloud's sword.
The Buster Blade.
Trying to... Actually... You know what? I'll do one... I think I might do one more challenge, and I think I'm good.
Just like, one more. Wait, please. What's today? What's one next?
Here, we just... Are these new people in the chat? Yeah, Raditz and Original Gamer are brand new.
Hey, Jesse. I've already decided the name for the next podcast, so if you want to, you can make the thumbnail in advance if you feel like it before tomorrow.
Still, I'm glad I did this because I like talking to everybody.
Ooh, Inuyasha! I used to love that show too. That's true. You can't make the icon thumbnail. You can probably make you know just the title cards. I know it's gonna be me and Shnick at least. So then we can always like fix it. We can always like remake it later, too. True.
I already have a huge backup of thumbnails in the bank. Yeah, and the Games for Us bank. No money, unfortunately. What the fuck? We've killed quite a few enemies, not even 1 point.
Because it's eliminate the Guardian. That's the whole mission.
No, it wants us to get heart points.
Oh, that's the goal of the thing. But we got 274 heart points.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We got quite a few, and we still haven't even hit the marker for 1 point.
Because, leaving the marker for 1.
Like, there's a total of 3 points we can get for each challenge. And we haven't even met the marker to get 1 yet, which is weird.
Maybe we'll get 1 if we kill the Guardian.
And now we're at the boss. So we'll kill the regular enemies, because why not? Oh, we finally got 1 point.
Yay! So area 400 apparently.
Oh god. You love this theme? Huh. Alright, we have 2 points, and 2 is all we get. Alright, whatever, at least we did it.
We did it! Hooray!
And I think that'll do it for today. I might do more tomorrow after the podcast, or better yet, I might just play another game entirely. I still got Blood Rain, I still got Castlevania.
Or before the podcast, even.
Yeah. Alright, and I think that will do. Does anyone have any in the does anyone in the chat have closing messages? Anyone? Anyone?
I said my closing statement into the game for us.
Oh. Because everyone... You have one, have a super day. Yeah, you too, everybody. I think that's it. Goodbye.